There he goes. He's going
He's
through
going to
the
do it.
pack
He's
right
going.
there. He's telling him to move away.
Come on, he says. Come on, this is it. Whoa! On his shoulder. 140, the unofficial time.
There's his wife.
Eliud Kipchoge storms into the history books in Vienna.
Today is the 12th of October 2019 and he's done it. Today Eliud Kipchoge ran an entire marathon in 1 hour, 59 minutes and 40 seconds. He's finally punched through the impossible and shown the world that 2 hour barrier is there to be broken. The run took part as part of the INEOS 159 project, and it was an absolutely faultless run from start to finish. Similar to the Nike Breaking 2 project, which obviously I've talked so much about in my previous videos, I don't think that there's any need for me to kind of go back and analyse the run itself, in terms of pacing. I've talked so much about the 17-second 100 metres, the 68 seconds for 400 metres, the 2-minute 50 kilometres, and the 4:34 miles. I've talked about all of that so much in the past, so I don't really want to dwell on that too much today. I just wanted to come out and record something unscripted whilst I'm still buzzing, from the excitement of it all, and really just kind of, brain vomit, as it were. Kieran and I, who appeared in my build up to INEOS 159 video, were texting a lot, and over on his channel we have actually started recording some podcasts for his Steadfast Runners business, and we did actually record one ahead of the 159 project, and we put that out last week. Unfortunately, because he's currently about 4,500 miles away from me in America, we weren't able to record something live together about the project, and we're not going to be able to do a review on the project until he's back in a couple of weeks' time. But rest assured, that podcast will be coming very, very soon, and I would encourage everyone to go over to Kieran's channel and have a listen. Thank you once again for joining us on the Steadcast. We will be doing a full review of the INEOS 159 challenge. As I record this right now, we're rapidly approaching the halfway mark of that challenge, and things are really looking good for Kipchoge. Currently it says they're 11 seconds under pace as I record this. So we will be coming back, and Kieran and I will be doing a full review of that race, or that event, I should say. But at the moment he is currently 4,500 miles away in America, and it's the middle of the night for him, so it did make trying to record something about this a little bit of a logistical issue. So I just wanted to share a few of my thoughts. Normally the videos that I make obviously involve me going out on location, going to the track and putting together all these kind of elements into one finished video. I couldn't really do that today. I just wanted to, like I say, come out and record something, sharing my thoughts straight away. I will try and follow up with a properly made video at some point soon, but this video is really just to share a couple of the moments that happened maybe during the run. I made sure that I had my camera recording my reaction as he came across the finish line.
He knows, look at him, he's done it, he's done it!
Into the final 20 seconds, Eliud Kipchoge.
My God, that is smart.
And my mum also, who was sat next to me, recorded me on her phone whilst I was kind of in like my oh my goodness mode.
My God, that is smart. Amazing time. Amazing. I can't believe it.
Naturally, the whole thing was incredibly exciting. There were a couple of moments where we maybe thought, oh goodness, is this going to be the tough bit? But he really did show the world that there are no limits, and that you can hold on, and that you can punch through barriers. A couple of other things that I just wanted to talk about. You may remember in my last video as well, Kieran and I made predictions, in which case I said he'd do it.
I think that he will do it.
And Kieran said that he wouldn't.
Don't think he's going to do it.
And on our podcast, I won't spoil it for you, but there is a little forfeit discussion at the end for who gets it right and who gets it wrong.
If we go on the two sides of the fences, you say he doesn't, and I say I do. I say there has to be some sort of forfeit.
Some kind of forfeit.
So I think that Kieran might be doing some forfeit work at some point very soon. What is this going to mean moving forward? Well, a few things. I think one, this will have an enormous effect on marathons going forward. Yes, Kipchoge will always be the first person to have broken 2 hours, but now I could see him maybe having a crack at his own world record again in the Berlin Marathon next year. I think he'll probably only maybe run 1 or 2 more marathons before he calls it retirement. But I think that he has shown the world that it is possible, and I think eventually now it really feels real that we will see an official ratified world record maybe inside the 2 hour barrier. I also want to talk about the "no human is limited" kind of tagline that Kipchoge has. He's had that for a couple of years and he says it a lot, but I've realised what it means to me now. I think about it a lot when I run personally, and I use that to try and drive myself forward. But thinking about it, there'd be a lot of people that would say that actually it's difficult to be successful on YouTube, it's difficult to grow an audience. And I was in that camp up until maybe a couple of years ago. And it's through making these videos and hearing what you have to say in the comments and seeing the reaction around it that I've realised that I'm not limited. I'm not limited to making videos and taking pictures and things like that. I can really begin to grow, and that kind of today, as he crossed over that line with 1 hour 59 on the clock, it really embodied that for me. So I'm feeling hugely humbled and excited, and Eliud, not only an enormous well done, but I also owe you a thank you.